TYT Sports, everybody. Ben, Rick, and Jesus are out there. My mother always taught me three things. Always clean your plate, and she literally meant clean your plate after you're done eating. Clean it well before you put it in the dishwasher. Never buy a German car, no matter how long it's been since World War II. And when you have a chance to make fun of the Lakers, you should do it. Andrew Bynum has finally apologized. All is right with the world, and JJ Barea has accepted that apology. JJ Barea says he's going to keep driving the lane. Well, thank God. Let's take advantage of this opportunity to once again show you Andrew Bynum's massive hit on JJ Barea's underarm in Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals in Dallas, the game that the Mavericks beat the Lakers by 68 points. It was a fabulous little moment when JJ Barea took to the lane with the Lakers, only trailing by 30 points in 8.5 minutes to play in the game. So Bynum takes him down. I love Kobe Bryant's reaction there. He just hangs his head. He's like, who are these yahoos I'm playing with? So it turns out Barea's okay. And initially after the game, of course, Andrew Bynum says, hey, man, I was tired of him driving the lane. What did you want me to do? I don't know, not be a clown? So now, thinking better of it and realizing that he was going to face a significant suspension from the league, Andrew Bynum has changed his tune. First of all, when he was initially, you'll remember, he knocked him down, and then he walked off the court. He took off his shirt. He disdained for the whole process. Well, anyway, now Andrew Bynum has gotten his stuff together, and he has given an actual apology, some of which I think is actually a pretty legitimate apology, given the fact that nobody apologizes legitimately anymore. All people say is, hey, I'm sorry if I shot your cousin in the head, and if that bothered you, then I'm sorry. But Bynum gives what I think can be said is a pretty good apology. So here's the first part of Bynum's apology, and then the tail end irritates me. But here's Bynum's apology.
Now, before the first question, I'd like to make a statement, something I want to address, obviously. Number one, I want to apologize for my actions, at the start of the fourth quarter in Dallas on Game 4. They don't represent me, my upbringing, this franchise, or, any of the Laker fans out there that want to watch us and want us to succeed. Furthermore, more importantly, I want to actually apologize to JJ Barea for doing that. I'm just glad that he wasn't seriously injured in the event, and all I can say is, I've looked at it, it's terrible, and definitely won't be happening again.
And this is the part that I object to just a little bit, because he can't help but praise himself in apologizing to it. Nobody can just apologize for doing something terrible. Here's the back half of what Andrew Bynum had to say.
I saw it. I went and I watched it. It was terrible. The whole sequence, taking off of the shirt and everything. So sometimes you just have to be man up and own it, and that's what happened, and it's not acceptable. After I saw it, yeah, it was definitely embarrassing. It looks bad. It just looks bad.
You can't praise yourself for manning up and owning it when you apologize. You can't say, look at me, I'm being a man and owning it. Other people say that about you when you man up and own it. You can't pat yourself on the back for being a man about the apology. You just have to apologize. I mean, Rick, am I wrong?
I really don't think that's what he was saying, Ben. I really don't.
Ah, you kids today.
No.
Of course that's what he was saying.
No. He was saying sometimes you just got to man up and own it. He was apologizing for it. He made a public statement to apologize for it.
I know, but you're saying I have to man up and own it means man up for what you did and own it. That's praising.
In his mind, that's owning it. He's
apologizing. But you don't say that about yourself. You don't go, I'm being a man and owning it. You just do it. Don't say it, because that makes you seem cool. Like, hey, man, I'm being a man and owning it. No, just do it. Just do the apology. Let other people praise you for being a man and owning it. Nobody has any humility anymore. It's a subtle difference, but it's an important difference. But that said, he's 95% of the way to a good apology. He didn't say, I'm sorry if people are upset that I took my elbow and jammed it into the underarm of JJ Barea because we're such incompetent defenders that we couldn't stop him from penetrating, and we're getting our asses kicked, and we're humiliated, and we're punks. He didn't say that.
No.
So I'll give him credit for that. But you can't say you're being a man when you're apologizing. You got to when you apologize to your wife, you don't say, hey, I'm being a man and apologizing. You let her think that. Okay?
Are you calling JJ Barea his wife?
That's exact. That's exact. You figured it out. Once again, you've cut to the core of what I'm saying.